Welcome back to the channel. Looking at some figures, something I could do a quick video on. Picked up this lizard. I've probably done a video, or honestly two, on this guy in the past because he's got some issues, but he's a very good figure. Now I know I've done a video on the retro lizard here, who honestly I think I have more issues with, even though this guy's got some pretty big ones, but still one of my favorite Marvel Legends. But figured might as well do a video on him. I guess just talk about him. This kind of was a pain in the butt to track down when he came out. Honestly, I found Mysterio at Walmart. He was the hardest one in the wave to find. Found him pretty easily. It was him, Noir I found, a couple other ones. Now I know Noir was hard to find. And there's another, is it Kane? Spider-Man Kane. He was a pain in the butt to find. I ended up finding him at GameStop one day. And I think there was someone else who I couldn't find worth a crap. So this guy was honestly just a freaking pain to track down. And build, was he 2017? Around there possibly? I don't remember. But he's a very good bath. And I guess time to see if he was the time or not. I still very enjoy him. I think he's pretty expensive. I can't see myself selling him. He's such a good figure. Maybe they'll re-release him. I guess we will get into that. Starting off, was a bath, again, mentioned possibly 2017. I don't exactly remember the time. This wave only hit my area in Walmarts, in some GameStops. I remember Gwenpool pegged hard, but just a pain to track down. And one of the baths, when you track him down and build him, he's just so amazing. He's got some articulation issues. Especially in the lower legs here. A ton of people modded that, which I have not yet. Don't think I probably will, just because I don't feel like it. But speaking of that articulation, the head, so separate neck piece here, so ball joint there, and just a hinge actually up at the top here for up and down. Just the tongue, no, the tongue's not a separate piece, but the jaw does move there. Arms kind of pop out, getting caught there on the coat, but 360, swivel, double joints, hands go in and out. Torso, not, well, is there a bunch there actually? The coat's getting caught. Let's see, so there's some swivel there. Yeah, you can't get the torso straight up and down, but it's just gonna lean down with the tail, catching on the coat and everything, and especially the legs here. So articulation there, forward, back, out. Good up there at the hip. Now the knee is where it gets pretty bad. There's barely any articulation here. That's about it. That's where everybody modded it. The knees are honestly loose from holding up this much weight. The torso is actually pretty thick. Then ankles and toes. Oh, and the tail does articulate as well. I don't know if they've reused this tail for anything. Not 100% certain. So the lower legs, they look great. The sculpt work's amazing, but they don't really work worth a darn. But the upper torso, again, it still has some issues. Gets stuck there. Besides that, I think it's pretty good. Now, there's been no re-release on this guy. We got this lizard who has the better articulation. It's pinless. But if you want a monster lizard, this is the way to go. But again, both these figures are honestly probably pretty expensive. On him, actually pulling this lizard back out, you can see the difference. More of a almost dinosaur look here for him. A darker green. The purple's dark. Just maybe it's just the time, sun, whatever. But everything's just darker on this lizard. Again, not a classic lizard. If you want a classic, more brighter, get this one. Which I still have some issues with as well. Similar to this guy with the tail and stuff. But don't have that ton of a big issue with the paint difference. It's whatever, personal opinion. Size comparisons, trying to get him as tall as I can. Not sure he will stand on his feet there. G.I. Joe Classified. Pulling out again that retro lizard because you haven't seen him enough. DC Multiverse Cyborg, 7-inch figure, taller than that. Transformers Optimus Prime model kits. And a... oh gosh, I can't remember what the company is anymore. I've showed these figures off so much, done reviews on them. But this guy here. I have two of them. And very similar to the Retro Lizard. Let's see how easy it is to get off here. His coat's a separate piece. Is it? Yeah. So it just goes on the back there. I guess show more articulation off here. A ton of people customize this. Pounds 97? 87, something like that. Did a custom a little while back where he made this into a Spider-Man. I think he ended up taking the cloak off. Which, if arms matched, I think it looked pretty good. Probably not accurate to anything, but yeah, arms just plug back in there. Gets caught on the jacket again. Even plugging them in, they just kind of get caught. But sculpt works amazing. Again, talked about the lower legs. Did not talk about the arms. Have some panels here. There goes the wooden pallet. But the tears, everything was really good here. I don't think we've had any other figures with tears like that. Probably have, but like we didn't get any Spider-Man like that or anything that I know of. We got some battle damage, but nothing, you know, severe like this, where it definitely shines. Video here on this lizard, the Bath. Just an amazing figure. Again, have issues with the lower legs. I gotta talk about it. It's an issue. Oh, tail. Didn't talk about that at all. Tail's kind of annoying. You can get him to stand on it, which I guess it's okay, but it looks kind of bad like that. Does not look like a tail whatsoever. So, finish off there with the tail. But, he looks menacing, basically a dinosaur. He's such a good figure. Doesn't necessarily match some of the other Marvel Legends they've done, where I'm not necessarily sure the other Lizard one, this one's almost so realistic almost, that if you did the coat right, it could be an MCU figure. And then you got the real animated one here. There's not necessarily a lizard that fits. I feel like with Marvel Legends, trying to get like a, not necessarily cartoonish figure, but that Marvel Legends style, you almost have this freaking scary one in a cartoon. But yeah, figure-wise, figure self, amazing. I love it. If you can pick it up for a good price, I'd say do it. This is one of the few Marvel Legends I love, even with issues. It looks so menacing on the shelf. Great sculpt, love it. But again, I think last I looked, it was up to like $200. So I don't know. And with them doing this one, I don't know if I see them re-releasing him. I'm not too sure there. But this is, I love this figure very much. One of my favorite Marvel Legends Baths. One of the few I actually kept. So yeah, if you have them, let me know what you think of them, or did end up tracking them down after, how that experience went. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you in the next one.